Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Let me pull up my chat. Hello, hello. Great tea, hello. Jeannie, hello, babe. Diamond Girl, hello. And thank you, Jennifer, for your donation. I got you, babe. Thank you. You'll go first if Lilima doesn't show up. Irene, hello. Moon, hello. Content, hello. Sarah, hello. Bliss, hello. LT Spiritual, hello. Swati, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. Jazz, hello. Hold on. Michelle? Or no, Nicole. Nicole, I think. Hold on. Yes, Nicole. Starry, hello. Welcome. Z, hello. Oh, y'all are moving too fast. Jean must be here. Yes, hello, Jean. It always starts moving when you... Hey, M. Ari. Did I write Ari yet? No. Long time no see. I hope you're well, boo. Gemini, hello. Jessie, hello. Princess, hello. Chanel, hello. And Zuri. I'm sorry, everybody after Zuri, the list was closed. But hello to everybody. It filled up fast today. The other day it took a minute, but today it was like boom, 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 boom. And I do not see... Oh, thank you, boo. I am, JD. I hope you're having a good evening, too. And please excuse my sniffling. I still got this cold. And then the weather's changing again, so it's not wanting to leave. And I don't see Lilima, so Jennifer, just let me know that you're ready, and I will start. And I'm sorry, everybody who missed it. Some days are slow and some days are fast. Today just happened to be one of them fast days. But I love everybody, even the ones that didn't make the list. And Jennifer, if you're ready, just let me know you're ready and I will read. Aw, thank you, Patricia. I love it for me too. But you know what? Honestly, I love everybody who I've met up until this point, and that in itself is just, it fills me with a lot of joy. Because I made a lot of really strong connections. I may have grown slow, but I've made a lot of strong connections over the years. All right, so you're ready. Yeah, I got it. Um, how is Dion feeling after the misunderstanding? Let's see. Excuse me. Well, it kind of looks like, I don't know if it was like an immediate reaction, but it was like everything went from being happy to like, it's over, I'm sad, it's done. So I'm going to clarify, but it's just crazy because they gave me the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles, which means like everything was great, everything was good, we're happy, we're content. And then Death Tower, Five of Cups. Like, I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm sad about it. Like, maybe whatever happened, it went too deep, or maybe they just got like shocked and all of a sudden they're like, oh no, it's not the happily ever after I thought it was. But I'm going to clarify, no worries. And whoever just donated, let me know what your screen name is so that way I can make sure to read for you correctly. You don't even know why you called him. Girl. I don't think it changed his feelings at all. I think it was just like very shocked, surprised. Like, where did this come from? Oh no. Um, Everything's falling apart. I do think that it kind of showed them that they got some work to do. Um, Possibly around the way that they communicate their feelings towards you, or um, just in general, maybe they thought like, oh, everything's easy, everything's good, I can just be who I am, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I've got some work to do. And it could be because the reason why they could have felt that way as far as like looking at themselves is because of the way they reacted, because it was like 0 to 100 real fast. Maybe they got in their feelings really quick, and then maybe they looked at it and they're like, man, that's not balanced, that's not normal. Like, why did I go to this extreme? And so now they're kind of backtracking on like what was said in the conversation. I don't know what y'all talked about, but basically something about that conversation makes them feel like they got some work to do, especially around communication, and maybe just taking things slower, or being more um, consistent, or just intentional with their words and the things that they say, instead of just letting their emotions overwhelm them at times. So that's what I got. Yeah, it definitely looks like, I honestly feel like he may still be a little butthurt about the whole thing, but I do feel like because he's saying like, okay, maybe I need to take a step back, work on the way I communicate. Eventually, he'll he'll come around. It's just, it opened his eyes a little bit to like, damn, who the hell am I? Like, why am I acting like this? Why all of a sudden everything's like, you know, 0 to 100? No. And I don't feel like the foundation the two of you have built together is gone, you know. So I would just give them a little bit of time, let them collect their emotions. I just feel like they overreacted and they said and did some stuff that they probably regret now more than anything. But the feelings are still there. So I definitely don't feel like it's over. But it's really funny because like it went from like happily ever after to doomsday real fast, and I'm like, Damn, that's like a quick transition. 0 to nothing. You know, it's crazy. Like the roof's on fire and let the motherfucker burn kind of energy. Like, damn, calm down, bro. It's not that serious. Okay, so Tina, thank you for your donation. I didn't want to say your name if your screen name was different, so I will read for you next. So 1 second, let me shuffle these all in. And Jennifer, I hope that helps, my love. It's just funny to me, like the way that happened. I'm like, damn, okay, all right. Let's see. Give me 1 second. My reading predicted it. You know, I don't ever tell y'all to like just go by what I say, but sometimes it you got to go with what resonates for you. And if I'm telling you something and you feel like, oh, maybe I should listen, listen, you know. But otherwise, maybe it needed to happen, you know. So you did what you needed to do for you, and I respect that. So no worries. All right, Tina, what is coming towards you in love? Let's see. Okay, either you have somebody that you have some sort of like history with. Now, it could just be like a fling or like somebody that you were intimate with, maybe never really got that far. And if it's not like an older connection, this is something that's like kind of been hidden from you. Could be a Leo. But this person sees you as somebody that is worth their time. They may feel, if it's a past person, they may feel that you might even be a little further along on the journey than they are. And so they may feel like you are a little guarded against them, but healthily, like you got healthy boundaries, which is important. But also, I feel a very protective energy with this person. Um, this is somebody that's would try to protect what they say is theirs, and this person is kind of telling me that you're theirs, whether you know them yet or not. I think Aries season is going to be very significant for this connection. I feel like they're going to come forward. Now, I know most people are like, I don't want my past person, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I can only show you what I do. All right. And thank you, babe, PJ, for your 2 donations. Now, let me clarify and see, because I'm trying to understand what they're telling me here. Could be an Aries as well, or a Virgo. But I just get that whatever is coming is going to be very passionate. Like, there's a lot of fire and heat and the good stuff with it. I got the Fool twice. So, yes, I definitely feel Aries season is... This person is going to come out of hiding, because they've been hiding. And I don't know if they've been hiding from you necessarily. Maybe it was like a self-imposed, like God put them in the corner and said, sit there for a minute. You need to work some stuff out. But it looks like it doesn't come with a lot of baggage. So that's why I say I don't know if it was something that never really got off the ground. But you two come up as a match, King and Queen of Wands. So very, very passionate energy between the two of you. Oh, that was ugly. I'm sorry. The smoke from the incense is bothering me. It's trying to get my demons out or whatnot. maybe there's been conflict around friends, family, people attached to this. Maybe this is a person you know, but they've never come forward because maybe you have friends that are in common or something like that. There's been some conflict. But I feel like when they come forward, Two of Cups world, I definitely feel like they're coming in to let you know, like, I think we match. I think we would be good together. But I definitely feel there's a draw in between the two of you. So if this is brand new, this could be somebody you've met in passing. I feel like there was, like, you met them and then there was some space. And now it's time to, like, the revealing of the feelings. So hopefully that resonates for you. And come back and let me know because this is interesting. Yeah, and Trisha don't speak very clear. And Trisha just calls you Z. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's not my mod's fault. My MS brain be saying all kinds of stuff wrong. But thank you again, Tina. Okay, I'm glad it does. Thank you. All right, PJ. What are your questions? My poor mods, they have a lot of work with me. I feel bad. And I'm so sorry. It's all love, though. Oh, I always say nice things to you, Gene. We love Gene. What are you talking about? You're the bestest. The bestest, most bestest. All right, Pablo. Wait, no, Prob. Sorry, I said Pablo. Why is Richard being a little distant with you? He is not cold towards you, but he is also not sweet. We do. We love Gene. What's she talking about? We always say nice things to you. All right, babe. Let's see. Let's see. Why is he acting like blah with you? Like, what do they call it? Meh. Meh. Or, I don't know. The word's not coming to me. Let me see. Why is he doing this? And will it change? You might want to listen to the song. It's kind of an older song. Circles by Post Malone. Let me clarify this before I say anything. To me, this looks like, I don't know if y'all had like an argument, and after that argument or the disagreement, it's like you both kind of are standing as the king and queen of swords. A match, yes. Like they still see you as a match. But they've taken back the way that they speak to you. Maybe y'all got in a disagreement about like them, or something you said about the way that maybe they didn't think before they spoke. Something they said without thinking about it. And maybe it caused some sort of like argument. And now they're like, I gotta be more careful with the way that I joke or the way that I play or the way that like I think have to like blah blah. Um, it kind of feels like they feel like there was something that was said or like an argument or something that made them have to like think about what they're gonna say. And because they gotta think about it, it's like it takes the excitement out of it, right? Or it's gotten to the point like maybe this person is used to conflict. They're used to drama. They're used to things going wrong in the relationships. And so because things aren't going wrong, they're like looking for like the excitement again, or there's no like combative energy that they're used to, and they don't really know how to handle that. I would say give it time. I think y'all will find your way back to having that. I don't know if it's like banter or like playful energy, the way that it was, like the sweet, playful energy. It just feels very serious right now. Maybe he got in his feelings about something, and I'm not sure what it was, but he's like, I just won't say anything then. Whatever this is, just give it time. It'll get back there. It's just a lull, I guess you could say. Yeah, it just feels very serious. Like even if you didn't like have like a conflict or something like that, they may have taken something personal that you said. Maybe the banter went too far and then they got in their feelings, and I don't really know. All I know is it just looks very serious. And it could be that maybe that's where the problem is, like y'all need to add a little bit of spark back in there. Just give it time though. And in time it'll work itself out. You show up as a match, it's gonna take a second. You'll be happy with them again. Can't really tell what he's going through. I just see you both in this very, you need maybe like lead by example and get back into your playful energy, and if he can't handle it, then let him go. Be like, what's your problem, bro? Come on. Are you in your feelings or something? Can we work this out, please? Maybe a conversation just needs to be had. Like a serious conversation. Like, what happened? What happened? Why are you acting funny? What's going on? Communication is key, you know? Especially if y'all are showing up as swords and whatnot. There's a conversation probably that just needs to be had to work it out. All right. I don't know. People are different sometimes. She had one more, Jean, she had one more donation. Sorry if I didn't say that. All right, boo, what's your next question? And hello, I got your question. Just, I'll get to you in 1 second. Oh, sorry, Jean. I'm taking it out on you. I'm so sorry. Jeannie. Jeannie, not Jean. Y'all's names are too much the same. When does Mercury retrograde go away? All right. Will things move forward between you and Richard? To be honest, I think this person is a little wishy-washy. Um, it's almost like they expect you to fix something that wasn't broken. That's the way it feels. Um, Either that or they're trying to make you feel some type of way. Maybe they want you to chase them. Yeah, there's definitely like an intentional thing with them. Um, I feel like sometimes they are like that. Like sometimes things are great, things are good, everything's fine, and then the next minute they switch it up on you. So it kind of feels like a pattern, babe, to be honest. If this person heals the parts of themselves that feel like they need to do certain things, I just feel like they're not like emotionally stable. And I'm not trying to talk bad about this person, but I do feel it's like they're kind of putting all the work on you and leaving you like, what am I supposed to do? What should I do? What can I do? And there wasn't a problem to begin with, so why should you have to feel like there's something you need to do to fix it? It's almost like they want you to prove to them how much you want this happily ever after with them. It's kind of a weird energy, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this person may be a little manipulative. Girl, I don't know where it's gonna go, to be honest, because I do feel this is a pattern. If you stay with them, there'll be really good moments, and then there's gonna be moments where they're just like not about it. I feel like in time, maybe if they heal the parts of themselves that feel the need to have someone like cater to them, then things could work out. But right now, girl, me personally, I wouldn't tolerate it. But hey, love is love. You're gonna love who you love, and that's okay. No judgment. But I don't like the way that they showed me. So, and I can't, I do see how, if it continues, how things could get pretty toxic. And maybe he's tired. Maybe he just doesn't feel like being in a good mood. And that's okay too. Sometimes we just don't. But I don't think you should treat people some type of way because of it. But I hope that helps. Okay, now hello. I got you. You're welcome. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate it, boo. What role do you play? Loving the ones that are or feel that they're unlovable. Showing love to people that don't necessarily deserve it, but I feel like you sprinkle light in places that really need light. So maybe that's why you've had trouble with like relationships or connections, You weren't here to be loved. You were here to show people what true unconditional love is, even if it's at your own detriment. Love will come for you, babe. And I'm not saying that you will not be loved, but you will probably go through a lot of wondering why people don't love you. And it's not because they don't love you, it's because they don't love themselves, because their heart chakra isn't open. They're in a place of not believing in love. So you show love, and which is like, to me, I feel like every time you love somebody, just because you love them, you're sprinkling a little bit of fairy dust, right? And fairy dust creates change. And so you put a little light here, a little light there, a little light here, and eventually the butterfly effect happens. And so I think that's part of my mission, is to love the ones that feel unlovable, you know? So I definitely feel like that's your path. All right, so brick tea. Brick tea, something. General love. General love. Love general. Well, you're gonna have some choices coming up. And I don't know if, like, you have somebody from your past that you still would like to have something with. Um, and then I see a new love. And I kind of think you're at the crossroads. You're like, and maybe this is saying, like, maybe up till this point you've had expectations of what you wanted. Like, you want marriage, you want somebody that's gonna be a provider, somebody that's got money, right? And maybe you've dated some people that have money. Maybe that was a thing for you in the past. But they live different than you, like, actually really wanted. Like, maybe you wanted to be loved more, not necessarily just to be supported financially. So I feel like that's kind of the crossroads you're coming to. Like, do you want the man that's gonna take care of the house, the bills, whatever, buy you nice things every now and again? Or do you want that real overflowing love? The one that just shows up for you emotionally. I think you've kind of been on a journey of, like, self love. And now that you've done that, you're like, I don't really like the same things I used to like. Or maybe I'm looking for more. So I think whichever choice you make, there's somebody waiting on either side. But you gotta, like, kind of choose. Which one do you want the most? For me personally, I don't need a lot of attention. I don't need a lot of, you know, all that. I just need somebody who's consistent. I need somebody that shows me that no matter if there's distance, no matter if there's whatever, that when they say they'll do something, they'll do it. That's it, basically. Like, show me where I stand, show me the truth. So I think you're kind of there. All right, Genie. What is the best way to approach your brother, or to approach the situation with your brother? Okay. I kind of feel like your brother just needs somebody to not judge them. They need somebody that when they talk, um, regardless if they talking crazy out their head, they need somebody to listen. They need somebody to love them regardless, instead of like letting the ego, because a lot of people will be like, well, you need to change this, you need to change that, but they're on a whole different timeline than you are. You know, they're going through other things. I think basically maybe you can give them advice or give them options of what they can do, or I just feel like they kind of need an outlet. Maybe lead them to a creative outlet, because I don't feel like your brother has bad intentions. I just feel like they're kind of lost, and they kind of need a shoulder right now more than anything. It's just basically saying like come from a place of like non-judgment and just love them anyways. Try to support them the best way possible, but also, don't enable them to make stupid decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know the people that I support, if they're messing up, I'll tell them, like, you're messing up. I understand. I messed up too. You know, maybe they just need an ear and a shoulder right now. And I don't know what's going on. He gets aggressive. Well, in that situation, just tell him you don't deal with that. Like, if you're going to be aggressive with me, then I don't need to be around you. Or if you're going to be aggressive with somebody else, I love you, but I can love you from a distance. And that's healthy love. Like I said, don't enable the bad behaviors. Don't be like, oh, it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay to get aggressive with me. I didn't do nothing to you. So maybe just stand your ground, but do it in a place of love. Like, ask them, what is your problem? Why are you so mad? Try to figure that out. Help them. I just feel like they're kind of lost, honestly. Okay. Oh, it's alcohol? Alcoholics, I've loved some alcoholics, and I still love some alcoholics. But you've got to keep your distance until they find that balance. Thank you, Mitchie, for your 2 donations. I would just say be as supportive as possible and try not to. Yeah, he probably needs his meds readjusted for sure. And if he's gonna, some people you can't do much for. You just gotta let them, work it out for themselves. Oh, okay, babe. Mystic. Sorry. I need to stop. Mystic. The one time I don't ask. My bad, babe. All right. Let me do Diamond Girl real quick. Mystic, if you don't mind. Just because she already posted and I got you next, okay? Alright, Diamond Girl, what Spirit has for you that you don't see coming? Ooh. I see financial freedom. I see some kind of blessing, some kind of platform for you to succeed, for you to achieve. Maybe even using your past heartache as experience, or past experiences that didn't work as like the platform to move you forward. I see you being very well off in the future. Um, and being rewarded for all of the battles that you faced up until this point. Lots of options coming your way, but it feels very monetary. Like your money's going to be looking good pretty soon. I'd say within the next 6 months, you're going to start to see a change. Yeah, that is kind of nuts. All right, Mystic, what were your questions, babe? I mean, if he doesn't stop, though, he's going to end up being put in the hospital against his will. There's something deeper going on within him that he's fighting. I regret lighting that incense. All right. Will your relationship with your sister heal, or will she keep trying to betray you? Let's see. I think she's already like missing you. Already thinking back on like maybe you two had a better relationship before, like y'all used to be friends kind of thing, or they've just been feeling left out in some sense, and maybe they're starting to realize a lot of it had to do with their own behaviors. Like you had to pull back, and I see that it will change. Like it's gonna, there's something that's gonna happen to where they're having to look at all of the things, like the good things, the bad things, and kind of work through them. I feel like they've played victim for a while. Um, that worked for them for a minute. But in the future, I see them kind of taking accountability for that. I think they're going to be healing some things around the family dynamic, as far as maybe your mother had a way about her. Maybe she gave you all the love and there was some jealousy, or there was something around the mother that kind of divided you two at one time. So if they could heal that wound that they have with the mother, with your mother, things are going to come back together. I see you being friendly. I see picnics together, family dinners. It'll get better. Um, like I said, a lot of times when people want to play the victim, it's because they're getting some reward out of it. And when they stop getting the reward from being the victim, they start to realize, like, I need to change that. So I do feel like it'll happen. Probably, you just got to be patient with them. Just give them time to work it all out within whatever they've got going on. I don't think it's going to take forever, though. It's just like, just if you can still show them love, like do nice things or whatever, but I just feel like in time, then they'll come back to it. They'll come back to the family, or wanting to work on things to make things better. I don't think it's going to stay that way forever. I do feel there's an opportunity in the future to bring things back together, if they ever were together. I mean, it sucks. And when they're in that place, you don't have to trust them. It's probably not smart to trust them. Um, but in time, you don't have to enable bad behavior, and if you can love them from a distance, then do that. But I would say just give it time, give it patience. Maybe there's some growing up that needs to be done. There's some changes that need to be made on their end, but it will get better. All right, what was your second question, Mitchie? I'm sorry, Mystic. Ah, I'm sorry. Now hold on, Jennifer. I'll get you next, babe. I'll get you next. All right. Yes. She did donate for 2. What's coming towards you in career in March? It's raining? It was supposed to rain today. Okay. This kind of feels like just have patience. There's some underlining things going on, and you may feel it. You can't move. You can't. You feel stuck in some sort of situation. I would say give it some time. Don't do anything reckless. Like if you, let's say you hate your job, don't all of a sudden just quit. If you're gonna quit, make sure that you find a something better first. You know, like do it in the right way. I just feel like you're not happy in your career. It just feels like nothing is moving. But it's not that nothing is moving. It's that something is being hidden. And so you just need to keep searching for it, keep trusting that it's coming and it's going to get better, because it will. I just and I don't know. Okay. I don't know if it's like you're in this place of every time you think about work, you just get like, oh, I'm not happy. I don't know what to do. Oh, that didn't work out. Oh, like focusing too much on what isn't working instead of just coming into it with a things will get better type of attitude. I think you're like done with whatever it is you've got going on right now, but you kind of feel like a hamster in a hamster wheel. I feel like by the end, like probably not next month. Next month looks kind of like but right after that, something moves. So you're not stuck. There's just something aligning here under the moon, under the hermit, all this stuff that makes you feel trapped. There's something moving. So just start speaking that to yourself. Something is coming, something is moving, things are changing. And the more you feed yourself with the positive, the more it's going to lift this from you. And I don't even know what this is, but there's a new opportunity coming, but I won't say it's going to happen this month. I think there's something else that needs to work out first. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, you don't have a job. And that could be why you feel stuck and like here, and but Spirit's kind of saying like you don't have to do anything right now. Like, yes, keep looking for something. Keep going after what it is you want. And eventually you're going to find the right one, but it's kind of like there's a reason why things aren't moving right now. There's a reason. So just trust. Well, what you want wants you too. It's just not going to happen on your time. Maybe you need to surrender. Maybe you just need to relax. You need to just be like, okay, this isn't my season yet. It's going to come. But like I said, right now, it's a sense of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. And that's when you just need to give it to the higher power. Give it to the universe. Say, look, it's time. I'm ready to go. Lead me to it. Don't focus on the negatives and start focusing more on, things are changing. And I think that you're growing in the season of being stuck. And I think we've all been in that place at one point in life. Like, damn, I feel like a hamster. Like, I keep trying and nothing is working. That's when you got to take your hands off the wheel and just trust. Because sometimes we try to control things too much and that just messes everything up. But I hope that helps. The booze and Mercury retrograde. Bad combination. I agree. And thank you, Gothic Empress, for your donation. What would you like to know, my love? You're welcome, boo. And it will work out. Just try not to get in your feelings about it. We all go through it at one point in life. What is going to happen when you see Samuel on Wednesday? Okay, let's see. I'm going to clarify before I say anything because it can make the difference. Okay. I think at first you both are going to be like super nervous and maybe they're like a little anxious or they get a little anxiety like what am I supposed to do? They start stressing about it. But it's almost like maybe that's just saying like when y'all are apart, they don't know nothing. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't know all the fears, all the anxiety. But it's like when you two come together, things like all the anxieties are like out the window, right? The world can crumble around you. If you two have each other, it's great. So it's almost like all the fear, all the anxiety, all the anxiousness wasn't even necessary because like when y'all are together, there's a sense of like we're together, like oh. So I think you bring each other some sense of peace. And an unexpected thing might happen. Like they may express something to you that you weren't expecting. But there's a lot. They want to touch you. They want to be next to you. They want to do all the things with you. I think a lot of pressure is going to be released. Whether that just be anxiety or whatever else. But it looks like it'll go good. So if you're scared or you're fearful or whatever, just breathe. It will all go the way it's supposed to. Yeah, I feel there is some sense of awkwardness, but it's like once it gets into the rhythm of like, oh, you're the one that I talk to all the time. You're the one, you know, it'll all work out. Ew. Not ooh to you, Gothic Empress. That's the way I see it. It's cute. It's really cute. But I think like y'all get all like, nervous and excited and just like, oh my gosh, when am I gonna see them? When am I gonna see them? And then you see them, it's like, finally, you know, everything's fine. The world is great again, you know. I wish you the best. Come back and tell me about it, boo. I want to hear all about it. All right, Jennifer. But the butterflies are good too. I like butterflies. I haven't felt them in a long time, but I like them. Yes. All right, Jennifer. Jennifer, will Dion reach out to talk things out, or is he expecting you to reach out to him? Girl, you reached out the last time. Don't do it. No, let's see. Let's see. Spirit says let him do it. Because if he wants you, he'll do it. If he wants to get in his feelings about some nonsense, let him. When he gets out his feelings, if he wants you, he'll talk to you. Spirit is like, you don't need to say nothing. Let him feel his feelings. And when he gets out of them, he'll come around. And if he doesn't, then you know, like, maybe you're better off, you know? He'll miss you. He'll do it. I'm sure he's waiting for you to. But don't. Because last time you caught him, what happened? Just saying. Don't do it. Don't do it. But if you feel like doing it, you do that too. But I'm just saying, from what I see, it's better not if you just let him make that decision. And if y'all wondering why I'm doing that, it's because I've had this sneeze stuck in my nose for like all day. And if y'all have ever had a sneeze stuck in your nose, you know how annoying that could be. General love for Irene. You're welcome, babe. I'm just gonna go with the bottom of the deck Because this right here, this looks to me like somebody that is supposed to be over and done with is going to come back around trying to, like, come on, let's be friends again. Let's talk again. Let's get to know each other again. There's something better on the horizon for you. Something that you're manifesting on the horizon. Now, if you want a Ten of Swords, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, you can have it. Me personally, I would say, wait for this guy. This guy is going to be a lot better to you. So there'll be a little bit of a past resurfacing in the immediate future. But there's an Emperor further out. So. Alright. Poor Irene. I think I give you that dang past coming back all the time. You're welcome. Moosh. General love for you too, huh? Let's see. What kind of love is coming towards Moosh? This could be somebody you've dealt with before. No, because I feel you kind of pushing back a little bit. Like I don't want that. Could be a Leo or a fire sign. This kind of feels like maybe there's been a little back and forth between the two of you. Either that or Spirit's like, keep pushing. There's a new beginning around the corner for you if you feel like nothing's moving. Just be patient. Just keep going. But be careful of being closed off too. Make sure that you're open and receptive to what's gonna come. Because sometimes we get what we're not expecting. And we're like, what the hell is this? This is not what I asked for. I want to return. And Spirit's like, it's what you need, though. It's what you need. Content. Just the Pisces. Irene. Shaking my head. Alright, Irene. General for the week ahead. Oh. Something you've been waiting for is about to show up. This could be like an unexpected blessing. A return of an old friend. A return of an old lover. Maybe even a past life lover. I feel like the week's gonna end up being pretty happy for you, because in some way you get a win this week. I feel you being very happy about it. Like, I waited for this. Maybe it's an apology from somebody that, you know, needed to apologize. Either way, you feel very fulfilled about it. Alright. Next. You're welcome, boo. Sarah. You have a good night too, babe. Thank you for being here. Blow in the other direction. I'm bad at that. All right, so no Sarah Bliss. What's in love for you? Let's see. She was ready too. She said, I got you. Here's my question. Not gonna skip me. Ooh. You don't see this coming at all. I think you've kind of gone through some sort of death and rebirth. And so maybe you haven't seen much in the way of love for a minute. But what's coming for you now, this could be a resurgence of something that also went through a big death and rebirth. Either way, it's coming together nicely. The Six of Wands, Four of Wands, to me, that's beautiful. Um, it's been a long time coming, regardless of who or what or when it is. I get a lot of fire and I get a lot of water. So, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy around this. You don't see it coming though. I think this is something that you couldn't even make up in your head. Like, not in your wildest dreams would you think. But it's nice. I like it for you. You're going to be in bliss. Bliss is going to be all over you. All right. LT Spiritual. What positive things are coming towards you? Oh, I said positive and that pops out. The next two cards better be amazing. It's up to you, they say. The hell? What do you need to walk away from? If there's something that you know you need to stop doing or you need to walk away from, do it. Because the Devil, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Is there even a choice in this? Are you going to let your fear control you? Or are you going to let yourself move on with your life and be seen and rewarded for all of the good things? Maybe something's been holding you back for a while. And if you're walking away from that fear of it continuing and you're walking away from the things that can't hold you back there anymore, success is in your future. But maybe Spirit's like, why is there a choice here? That's basically like, why? Why is there a choice? There's no choice. You want the Six of Wands. Victory, success, recognition. You don't want that fiery gentleman. Like, no. And maybe you're just feeling like, is it ever gonna come? And that's your fear talking. Tell him be quiet. All right, Swati. Y'all separated a few days ago. All right. How does Anthony feel about you now? The feelings still remain, but they're still fighting with themselves. Like, as much as they want to apologize, they want things to be better, they want to get over it, they're still like trying to, I don't know, like their ego is trying to be too much in control here. They think about you all the time. So if you think that they just forgot you, they haven't. They'll be back. Just give them a minute. They're just fighting. They're having a little battle with themselves right now. 10 of Wands, King of Wands, 5 of Wands. There's a lot of wands going on. Just let them Let them keep fighting until they figure it out. They're just so overwhelmed by the feelings that they have. Coco Creation. Coco Confessions. New phone. I don't know either. but I'll try to remember that. Don't hold me to it. I will try, Coco. And today is Lucky's birthday, so happy birthday to Lucky, even though she's not here. Sweet little Lucky. Oh, you got it an hour ago and they changed her name already. What is that? Is there a song? New phone, who dis? I don't even know where that comes from. New phone, who this? Maybe keep it that way. Okay. Pretty in pink. Maybe he's like a dark empath. No pretty in pink. Okay. Jazz. Jazz, are you here? How are things gonna be between you and A this week? Wicked Games is playing right now. Are y'all involved in some wicked games here? I feel like there might be some want to have conflict this week. Or like to fight for this. And Spirit's like, we all just love on each other already. Stop fighting over the small things. So, all in all, it looks like it's good if you don't let the fear get in the way, or just trust that you two are together for a reason. Or maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't necessarily think there's going to be a lot of conversations or a lot of interaction, but regardless, there's love here. There's a lot of care in between the two of you, even if it's not spoken. So even in the moments where you feel like, oh, this dude gets on my nerves, they only get on your nerves because you love them, you know? So if you're on their nerves, just remember that as well. Like, the connection is still there. Yeah, they're good. They're just not good, right? That's why Spirit's like, just love each other already. Stop fighting. Quit it. Cut it out. Nothing to fight about. Like, why are you fighting this? Why? The Five of Wands, Two of Cups. Why would you fight it? There's no sense there. Well, I hope things get better. In the meantime, spiritually, y'all are synced. Y'all just gotta quit fighting in the 3D. Because the love is there. Y'all both care about each other. Well, y'all need to stop it. Cut it out. Quit engaging. And then focus on yourself, like you said. Alright, Starry. Is it Starry's turn? Thought it was Nicole's turn. Of course, babe. Thank you for showing up. Nicole, General, whatever you need to know. All right, here we go. Okay. There's something balancing out in your life. I feel like maybe up until this point you've had a hard time trying to see the light in the midst of the darkness. But I feel like karmic justice is coming towards you. Being able to celebrate yourself, celebrate the people you love. Um, I feel like something that you once thought was long gone is going to come back together, um, but differently. It might not even come back in the same package, but you're going to be celebrating real soon. Stay focused on the light and where you're headed, and just the people you love and the people that love you. Because there's a lot of things in life to celebrate, even if you don't have the fast car or the fancy house or whatever. She said, that's mine. Yep, it is. There you go. Claim it. Focus on it. Meditate on it. No, it's not your fault. Sorry. Sometimes they'll go fast. Joseph's thoughts of her last conversation. His thoughts about you. I can't stand fighting. Poor Jazz. I would not tolerate it. Not gonna fight. Ooh. What is this? What is this? I'm gonna take the ones that flip that way. There's gonna be some kind of clarity, either coming to him or coming to you about how he feels. The way that they show me is like he's liked you, loved you, whatever, for a long time. And sure, whatever happened could have hurt him a little bit, could have rubbed him the wrong way. But all in all, you make him happy. And he might be a little scared it's done, over with, whatever, but I don't feel that it is. Because I do see you two have history, and it shouldn't just go away like that. Sure, he might be a little hurt. Sometimes we get in our feelings. But all in all, the connection seems to be pretty strong. So if he walks away and doesn't, come back around, that's on him. But I feel like this is a connection that no matter how far you go apart, y'all are going to end up circling back around to each other again. I mean, I said Joseph, but I don't know. I just read for what Spirit tells me. I don't think it was T, though. I think you asked me what Joseph was feeling, right? Either that or T did jump, and you know what you're hearing better than me. Take it for what you think it is. Alright, Z. Dave's actions towards you for the next month. No history with Joseph. Maybe you got past life history. I don't know. I just feel he's karmic for you. Like, he'll keep coming back around. But, hey, you know better than me. Ain't no evil spirits in me. I know that much. I rebuke that. All right, Dave's actions in the next month. Oh, it looks like they're about to man up and offer you something. So basically, I feel like they're gonna come in and try to start over or try to like move things forward, move things around with you. But yes, there will be some action taken for sure within the next month. No. They can kick rocks. They're not allowed in this house. Well, he'll be back. You cut him off, he'll be back. Oh, Em, you stayed this long. All right, boo. General love. Let's see. Okay. This looks like an offer to travel or even to move in together. Something's moving. I feel like get ready to, like, maybe there's some plans being made to travel around Cancer season, maybe. So the summertime. Or possibly like blending families, moving in together, or moving the relationship into something more serious around that time. I love it. Chariot, Page of Wands, Four of Wands. It's probably her baby daddy. Like, hey girl, hello. I love you too, babe. You gotta let me know. You know, I'm invested. I'm invested in you, Em. Gemini. I need to quit trying to do that. Understanding when the new beginning happens, but after that, wanting to know possibly when will you find your next partner. Do you feel I disrespected you, Z? I'm not trying to disrespect you, love. If you felt disrespected in any way, I apologize. I'm not trying to disrespect you. Alright. Understanding when the new beginning happens, but after that, wanting to know possibly when will you find your next partner. Alright. When will you find your next partner? Okay. Now, I'm just checking. Man, the chat has been all over the place, and I don't know if anybody's trying to ignore you, babe. Alright. let me get to this reading. Anyways, I'm sorry if you felt disrespected at all. I doubt that was the case, but we'll see. Okay, next partner, timeline. I feel like it's already in your energy. Your next partner is already in your energy. Possibly a Libra or a Taurus. I feel like you're gonna have to have a little patience, but it is coming towards you, and I feel like maybe more towards like September, October. But wait expectantly, like you already know it's coming. So prepare your house, prepare yourself, prepare, everything you need to prepare to be ready for that partner. Um, it's already, it's kind of like written in the stars already. You just got to wait for it now. But I hope that answered your question. Pisces, Cancer is also there. So Libra, Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus. Babe, I don't think anybody meant to say your name wrong. I just say Z because I don't want to butcher your name. Like I respect different cultures. I just can't pronounce names, so I don't try. I don't try to butcher your name, and I don't think anybody at all. I just say Z, and I'm sorry if I say it wrong. Okay, good. As long as you love it, good. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm trying to disrespect you. I just personally don't want to disrespect you by butchering your name, so I just do a little bit. Okay, thank you, the Gothic Empress, for your donation. Okay, thank you. All right. You speak Creole? I love people that speak Creole. Isn't Creole like broken English in some sense? I don't know. Shoot, my name is said wrong all the time too. All right, your question is, did your photos posted on Twitter motivate Samuel to see you on Wednesday? Was that the reason? Do you think that was the reason? Girl, you know he want to see you anyway. But it kind of looks like what he saw kind of got him in his, like, he started dreaming about seeing you. Probably made him more excited to see you. Girl, you got this man all fired up. King of Wands. Hot, hot, hot. He may have put a little fire in his step. He may have been taking things a little too slow. He can't wait to hold you and touch you, he say. Okay. I think the thing was, the way that they're being shown is like he was intentionally trying to take his time. He wasn't trying to rush things. He wasn't trying to be overly like spicy. He wasn't trying to be overly spicy because he wanted to build a good connection between the two of you. He wanted to be like a man. He wanted to do it right. But The picture did get him a little bit like, okay, let's speed it up a little bit. Let's get this going. He's like, why am I waiting? That's basically what he told me. Why am I waiting? Like, she is my match. The Queen of Wands. She's my match. Why am I waiting? So yeah, I think the picture did make a world of difference. He started getting in his head, thinking about the last time he seen you. Maybe even looking at the picture, waiting like, oh, can't wait to see that girl. Can't wait to touch that girl. He was trying to be patient. He's trying. But you're like seducing him to break the wait. So now he's just fantasizing about when the two of you are going to come together. So I think you did get him a little fired. Yes, ma'am. I will call you Z from now until forever. I like Z. Not that I don't like your name. I just can't pronounce it. All right. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate you, love. Gothic Empress. I'm so sorry. Delayed gratification. That makes it all the much better, though. Let me tell you. It really does. The tension is building. All right, Jesse. Okay, please post your question. Thank you for letting me know you were here, though. General on U and D. I feel D is very stubborn. And not because he's a Taurus. I know Tauruses, they're stubborn. But the cards were very, like, stiff. Like, hard-headed. It feels like combative. If y'all have had separation or like some kind of miscommunication, things are about to be worked out. This song might mean something to you. The song is You Still Get to Me by Teddy Swims. So they want you to know you still get to them. There could also be like something that's been keeping y'all from being able to move forward is fading out now, to where you made it through the battle and now are able to move forward. Yes, the free list is closed, but I think I can make one exception for you, Filthy. She already knew. Like, yeah, no, it's not closed. For you. Just for you, though. I remember that, but I didn't know what happened after that. And I'm like, what is happening here? I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't want nobody to feel disrespected by me personally, you know. I gotta readjust. This tailbone is not trying to work with me here. All right, Princess. Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't know what was going on either. Yeah, I did too. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's Mercury retrograde. That's what happened. The damn fuckerade happened, okay? Yeah, it happens. All right, so Chanel. Do I see him reaching out in 2 weeks? Let's see. I'm sorry, I need to tuck my bracelet back in so it stops making noise. Maybe not 2 weeks, but I do see him reaching back out with like something you've been wanting. So I feel like you being happy about it. Could be a little bit longer than 2 weeks, but I definitely feel it's happening. I'd give it 4 weeks. Somewhere closer to 4 weeks, but hey. All right, Zuri. Do Davis have someone else? Happy birthday, Lucky. Yes, you can send a donation. I said happy birthday to you earlier and you weren't even here. Of course, it's the birthday girl. Of course you can donate. I haven't closed it yet. All right, let me do Zuri real quick, though. Does he have someone romantically? Romantically. I don't think he has something yet, but there's something in the works, I feel like. So maybe they haven't, maybe he's talking to somebody, maybe he doesn't know if it's going anywhere. So not yet, but in the future, I feel like there will be somebody if you two don't come back together. And thank you, Lucky, for your 2 donations, boo. And happy birthday. Happy birthday. I try. Some things I remember, some things I don't. But I did remember that because it was very recent and we did that in-depth thing, and so I know. What would you like to know, boo? Ari? Well, we're going to put you back in the corner, Ari. Acting up again. All right. Any guidance for what direction to go for career financial growth? All right, let's see. There's a big change already on the horizon for your career and financially. So right now you might be feeling that urge of like, I don't like it here anymore. Like, I need something better. I need something different. Which internally is like manifesting better things to come. Maybe reaching out and talking to either where you're at or to new companies, like putting yourself out there. Like, either way, I feel like an opportunity is headed your way and it's going to change things. It's already in the atmosphere. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a level up as far as like from where you're at now. There could be some kind of like agreement made. And be thankful it's not right now, because anything done during Mercury retrograde is not going to be for your best anyway. So just know it's working out. So I'd say May, that's when this change is going to happen. And it might entail you having to walk away from where you're at now to go towards this other position, or there might be some traveling involved, or it's like a remote position. I definitely feel like this has been a transition for you to kind of move past what it is you've done before and like expand your horizons. Maybe you're by nature a giver, you're a teacher, you're a nurturer. So maybe the field you're in now doesn't like give you the ability to do that. Like, you want to help others, and maybe where you're at, you're just kind of like, what is my purpose here? So I do feel spirits leading you out of that, and sometimes like right before you have to move, he makes things uncomfortable. Universe makes things uncomfortable, so you move. But there's definitely a lot of change on the horizon. Get excited, because I definitely feel like you're moving into something that is more towards like your purpose. And I hope that helps. All right. Do I see what kind of realm it's in? I would say anywhere where you're able to help people. So it could be nursing, it could be working with kids, teaching. It doesn't really give me like in a direct way. I just feel like maybe even like customer relations, counselor, something like that. All right, number 2, energy updates on Mr. Noah. All right. Well, now we'll close the donation list just in case. To anybody else wanted to donate. Energy updates on Noah. Let's see, where is this man at? What's he doing? El Diablo. His mom's birthday was yesterday. Okay. It's like he's intentionally holding back on like communicating with you, or like showing you that you mean something to him. He's causing a lot of conflict for himself. So he could be like obsessively thinking about you and what happened between y'all. And one minute he's like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna do me. And the next minute he's concocting plans in his head about like, what should I say? How should I say it? What should I do? How do I make this change? This man here. It looks like he wants to tell you happy birthday. Or he wants to celebrate your birthday with you. So maybe he'll say something about your birthday. Just like make it like, oh, I just wanted to say happy birthday. I just wanted to tell you happy birthday. Or even if it comes later, I kind of feel like he's going to say it as his entryway past whatever conflict happened between the two of you. That looks like his plan. Woo! Yeah. So you might receive a birthday call, even if it's not today, or some kind of like happy birthday, let's celebrate, let's do something, etc. Hey Lalima, I got your question here from the other day. But that's what I got. He's being a silly self, Noah. And have an amazing birthday, boo. Don't worry about this man. He's like semi off his rocker here. Because I think he thinks about you like all the time, for real. And again, enjoy your birthday. Have an amazing one. Well, with me, they got to take it all. They take the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's just the way it is. Good. I am happy. You deserve it, boo. And Lalima, did you have a question for your question that you would like to ask? It's okay. I'm not judging you, Lucky. I'm not judging you. You just want to know. I get it. It's your birthday. You do what you want. All right, Lalima. Love read. Hold on. Okay, let me find it. Lalima, I'm sorry. No, I knew what you were talking about. It's okay. It's your birthday. You do what you want. No explanation needed. Love read. Your parents are constantly worried about me getting married. Guys, which I've shown not my type. The one thing, Lalima, is, are you gonna marry someone to make your family happy? You're gonna commit to a man for the rest of your life just because that's what your parents want you to do. What if it's not meant for you right now? Maybe the right person isn't there yet. You know, are you gonna bend for them? And I wouldn't feel disheartened. In time, you're gonna find the right one. I see marriage here, the Justice card. But it's gonna come when it's meant to. If it's really love, right? There's gonna be a person that you're gonna celebrate them. They're gonna celebrate you. And I think you two are on very similar paths. But there's lessons that have to be learned before you get there. And I think a lot of it has to do with you loving yourself, respecting yourself, knowing when to say no, knowing not to just do things because that's what people want you to do. You're successful. You have a very successful energy. And a lot of times, that in itself puts you at a higher value than a lot of people have to offer, right? And you're able to say, well, I'm not attracted to them. I don't want to spend the rest of my life with them. I don't want to have to learn to love them. I'm good by myself. Like, I don't need anything from anybody else, but I want somebody, right? And I think you're kind of breaking a mold here. You're breaking free from other people's expectations. And Spirit's kind of saying, just protect that part of yourself, because what you want, the love that you want, is coming. You're just going to have to be a little bit more patient. And maybe that's the whole purpose of you waiting, is to set an example of when you kind of pushing back against the norm, or what what your family expects from you. Because I feel like your waiting period is kind of getting close to being over. You're sitting there and you are maybe even feeling energetically like, I know the right one is coming, and that's why the other ones don't look right to you. The right one is coming, they just aren't it. And that Nine of Pentacles keeps showing up. It's something about that. Your success is what creates this change. So when this love does come in, it creates almost like a ripple effect in like the future generations. Like, you're marrying for that true unconditional love, and you knew that you had to get yourself in a position to where you weren't going to accept anything less than what you deserved. And it's coming, babe. It's coming. It's coming. And it may not happen the way that, so don't get disheartened, because it's very close from what I can see. You just are making it known, or there's something generationally that's being adjusted. But it's beautiful. Like, I like that. Like, you don't have to do it just because someone says you have to do it. And that's you standing in your power. That Nine of Pentacles, like, you can't make me do anything. I can do for myself. And if you want me to spend the rest of my life loving somebody, or trying to love somebody I don't love, or being with somebody just because it's comfortable, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be miserable. So, good for you. But that's what I got. I hope that helps, Lima. Thank you for being here. And now I don't have to roll it over to the next one. I'm excited about that. You're welcome, boo. All right, who are we on now? Zuri? I think I did Zuri, right? That would be really cute. Yeah, come to my house with the boombox. See what happens. Oh, that's that, what, 90s movies? All right, Filthy. Are you still here? Fill up. He says a free list open and they want to disappear. Shaking my head. Okay, Jean, post your question, babe. I think your person is about to tell you something that's going to set a lot or create a lot of clarity in your situation, Gene. You're a video editor. You want to edit my videos? Is that what you're saying? I'm so confused right now. Okay, what are eyes, feelings, and attention? I think he's going to make something very clear to you soon. That was the first thing I got off of the cards. Well, I didn't even get cards, but I felt the energy. Yeah, it just feels like that. Like something that needed to be cleared up is about to be cleared up. Um, Maybe you're doubting like how he feels, or he's doubting how you feel, and there's gonna be some kind of conversation that's gonna make things really clear. Like, I like you and you like me, that kind of thing. You saw him today. Well, he likes you a lot. Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. The free list is closed for today, Maryland, but I will definitely, I'm on 3 days a week, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. Just a heads up, the following week, I'm going to do Tuesday, Thursday, because I'm going to go out of town for the weekend. And then I'll probably do Monday, so it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, Monday. But not this coming week, the one after. Did y'all kiss or like... Y'all need to make babies already, Gene. Like, he needs to quit playing. Maybe that Ace of Pentacles was that seed he wants to plant. He needs to. Girl, I'm telling you, he was the one all along. Ace, ace. Yes, yes. You have a good night too, babe. Sorry. This was my last question. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you, my mods. Y'all are amazing. I'm sorry, I have a cold, so y'all kept me in line. Y'all haven't even been on a date. Well, maybe you will soon. Y'all need to still have babies. Like, even if it's like at the restaurant. In the bathroom or something. I'm just kidding. I know you wouldn't do that, but anyways. I love you guys. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. And yeah. If you need me in the in-between, you know how to reach me. Love you all.